Hey guys, it's Carolina here from Karolina's Crafts and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I wanted to share with you guys some projects I have been working on and some dies I have been using this month. And you guys saw my previous haul video, so I have a ton of dies, Valentine's Day dies to play with specifically. So I'm really excited about that, and I want to share with you guys what I have made so far. Now they're not really on any albums yet, but one of the things I want to do this year is really use my scraps to build a stash of like little embellishments or things I can add to the covers of my albums. So I actually went to Hobby Lobby yesterday and I picked up this Valentine like tin, because all of my embellishments or anything that I make Valentine's Day themed is going to go in this tin, and I will be able to pull it out every single year and then use it when I'm crafting Valentine's Day. I also have a Christmas tin for Christmas stuff, and then I also have like a plastic kind of container that I'm going to be using for things that aren't necessarily themed, but I could still use in other projects. But this one is going to be my Valentine's Day one specifically. So I want to share with you guys some things I have been making to kind of add to that tin. All right, you guys, so one of the dies I have been playing with that I was super excited about, and I saw you guys were really excited about this die as well. This is the 3x3 inch envelope with a liner die. So it comes with this die here. This would be like your liner part, but I'm going to share with you guys how I use that in a second. And then some decorative elements. You could add this to your liner as well, and like a little decorative piece with little hearts. This you could kind of make it look like a little clipboard. And then there's also this other piece that comes with it. So you have this like circle. It's kind of like a doily that you would cut out. And I know you guys didn't really get to see it in the other video, but now I get to share with you guys all the dies. And then there's this one as well that comes with it, and this cuts out the whole entire envelope. So if you don't have an envelope punch board, this is fantastic. But honestly, it's also just great to just like do it and not have to think about scoring and doing all the lines with the envelope punch board. Like, you just run this through and there you go. So with this, I just die cut out this. I thought this would go great, I don't know, with maybe like I was thinking cow themed, like a farm themed album, but honestly you could go with whatever, because this is the back side. So you could see the little indentations of these score lines, and you just go ahead and fold along those score lines after you die cut it out, and you pretty much have your envelope ready. Like, hold on, I need my bone folder here. So you die cut everything out, you go ahead and score along the score lines, and then I'm gonna go ahead and you would just glue this down, right? So this is what it looks like. And then you also have this top piece as well. And I mean, you don't have to fold them all, but just so you guys get the idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue this, and also I have added these to little like journals that I'm making. When I'm cinch binding some journals, sometimes I will just add it on there and cinch bind this as well, so that I have like an additional little like envelope, and I think it's just so cute to add that into there as well. Obviously you could also use it as like little note cards, little lunchbox notes. Use your scraps, die cut out a bunch of them, and there you go. You would just make, I think, a 3x3 size card would fit in there. So these are other ones I made with my envelope punch board. They pretty much look the same. I think this top is a little teeny bit longer and not as rounded with as it is with the envelope punch board. But I want to see, because I have 3x3 size little cards in here, so I think those would fit in here. Yep, so that's perfect. So you could use your 3x3 little like white scraps, cut out some blank cards, and there you go. So then you would have some envelopes with little cards as well. So like I said, you could use them for lunchbox notes. Teachers can use them to write a little note to a student, maybe something that they're proud of that the child did. Maybe they want to praise their efforts, or their determination to figure out like a problem or whatever. Like that's a cute little thing to just like leave on a child's desk and for them to find. You could also, I have made 14 of these, and I have done it for Valentine's Day where I put it on like a cork board, and every single day I had a note, another reason of why I love that person. So each day they would like pick out that number. So I had the numbers on here. And they would read their note each day. So that's a really cute idea. But like I said, I also like adding these to journals. So that is your cute little envelope with the liner. But I mean, I basically only use this piece. Now to show you guys how I did this piece. Now you can cut this out and that would be like your little liner piece. So you would then glue it here and have like a different pattern liner if you want on the inside. But what I did is I was using my Valentine's Day scraps. I cut this out 2 times, okay? 2 times, and for one of the pieces I kept it whole, and the other piece I just kind of cut off this top point here. And I die cut this one out upside down. It's because I decided I was going to make a little booklet that I can add to a journal and include this in like a little tuck spot or a pocket. So I did something like this. Okay, you can see I die cut that out. And then here where I had that little extra piece, I glued it down there on the bottom there. And then I did some stitching to include some pink dyed papers from my stash, some little scraps I had left over. And that was also a great way to use up some of my Valentine's Day scraps as well. So that's kind of just what I did here. And then I cut a little slit into that paper so that I can just kind of close that up just like that. But that would make a cute, really cute tuck spot in a journal. So I really like this because I don't even know how I would punch this out with an envelope punch board. The envelope, yeah, I know how, but like just to do this part without having to cut off the flaps and things, I don't know how I would do that. So this was great because I was able to use up my Valentine's Day scraps, cut it out twice with 2 different papers, stick it together, and I have the cutest little booklet thing ever. I think that's just so adorable. So that's what I made so far with the envelope. You guys could see there's a lot more dies than you guys saw originally in the other video. So there's that. Then I also played with this die set. So this is the tags, the Valentine word tags die set. And I'm just going to open so you guys could see the other words. So you have be mine, Cupid, love, friend, kisses, hugs, and you have 2 different tags. I mean, you could use both. I just use this one. This one just cuts out an additional little heart in there, but you could use either or. It doesn't have to be for Valentine's Day, but I want to share with you guys what I made because I have made tags like this before and I have stuck them onto the fronts of my albums and they turn out so cute. So I made these cute little tags and I just attached a little dangle off the side. When I add these to an album, I am going to put them up onto some chipboard. So I have some like scrap chipboard, for example, here, and I would just cut this down and pop it up onto some chipboard. And then behind that, behind all that chipboard and whatnot, I might add like another additional embellishment. But I made this one so far. And this is just going to go in here because it's going to go into like my little bin of embellishments I could use when I'm crafting things. And I really want to get good with using my scraps to make little embellishments and things like that and then be able to use them. So then I also made this one that says be mine. So we have love and be mine. And this was all from the tag, this tag die set with the words and everything. And then I also just cut my words out on foam. Like, look at that. It is gorgeous. It cuts out so beautifully on foam. Also, it cut out beautifully with my scraps of gold. So that was another way I was able to use up my scraps of gold. I used scrap solid, and I just did the scrap solid on the back and then a pattern paper scrap on the front. So there is that. I'm going to add this to my nice tin. Look how cute they look in there. They look adorable. I love it. Oh, actually, no, I needed that. I wanted to share with you guys something else because I was mentioning when I add this onto an album, I might add like a piece behind it. So with one of her other die sets. This is her Valentine gnome add-on. Now this does go with her Christmas gnome. You could just turn it, instead of Christmas, you could turn it into a Valentine's Day theme. So this does go with that. But I decided I wanted to use the elements kind of individually. So I cut out the Cupid's arrow. I did some red foil and red glitter. And then I cut out a heart. So this is a stitched heart in here. I love that stitched heart. I cut that out and it's so cute. So I was thinking when I add this onto an album, like I would pop it up onto some chipboard, and I might have like the Cupid's arrow behind it, just like that. And then this would like still dangle down here and whatnot. Obviously I wouldn't have my chipboard going all the way here, it would just be on this area, but then it's like nicely popped up, and then you still have the element behind it. Or I could always do it with the heart and put like a heart behind it. So either way, it's just really, really cute. So I thought those other elements were great to cut out using some scraps as well. I did also use one of those Cupid's arrow on this album. So this has a cut apart that says right through my heart, and you could see I used the Cupid's arrow. I should have probably done a different color, but it's pink glitter, and you could see it's longer, right, than what the actual arrow is. I just ended up cutting it at an angle, and then I just put some down there, so it's kind of like a continuous arrow, but you could use it however you'd like. I just thought it looked cute there, especially with the sentiment on that cover. Look at that. I'm building my stash already. Fantabulous. So then I also got to play with her Heart Cherries die set, you guys. And oh my goodness. So you could turn these into like regular heart cherries, add them onto an album. Like maybe you probably would have looked cute on here also. So let me show you one. Maybe if I glued it down differently, like that would have looked really, really cute. But I would have needed to glue that a little differently. You can use it on an envelope. You could use it to close up an envelope. Like, look how adorable that looks. You could use it as a little decorative piece on an envelope. Like, however you want to do it. Like, that is really, really cute. So I cut out a couple of those. And, I mean, I basically used the same paper. So when I cut out, and I made a couple of shakers, because you could turn these into little shakers as well. Like, look how cute. How fun is that? Little shakers. So I did the larger size, slightly larger size, and the smaller size. So I just die cut those out, everything for that, the leaves as well. But when it comes to die cutting out the foam, I only had to cut out the foam twice, once for this set and one for this set. So the inside piece from this set, it cuts out a heart, so I just used it here and layered it there. So I thought that was cute. And then you just have the outline on this one to make the cute little shaker. So either way you decide to use it, it works, but you can turn it into a shaker, and it is adorable, you guys. So that is the Heart Cherries die set, and that's a great way to use up some scraps. You could do pattern paper in the background as well. I'll probably just use my solid scraps for these. And again, I'm building my stash over here. Valentine's Day embellishments I can add to my project. Actually, this belongs in here as well. So very, very cute. Then on top of that, I played a little bit with the heart-shaped paper clips. And I didn't make a lot with this. You can turn these into what am I saying, shakers as well. I kind of ran out of time before I wanted to get this video up, but I probably will make some. So you could turn these into shakers as well. You would just die cut this out. This out you would cut out with acetate, and then just cut off that little piece. This you would cut out with your layering piece, like that you want on the outside, which would be my pink here. So that's how you would just do that. But I made these two paper clips, and all I did was cut out twice with the, I think I did the medium size. Yeah. but there's 3 different sizes in here, which is awesome already. But I did, no, I think that's a small size, my bad. That's a large, medium, small. So I did the small size, and I die cut it out twice with 110-pound cardstock, stick it together, and then a pattern paper layer. That was another great way to use up some of my scraps. And then I die cut out this piece with just some pink glitter. So I had the outside frame that cut out here, and then the inside piece that I attached here. So either way, I have now these 2 paper clips that I can use. And if you were going to use them maybe on the envelope, you can use it to keep your little envelope closed. You could put it on the top, you could put it on the side, however you want to do. I probably like it up better on the top, but that's cute. It keeps it closed. These would look really cute also peeking out of little journals and things like that. I don't have like a little mini journal to share with you guys right now. Or actually maybe I do. Hold on. Just not on a Valentine's Day themed one. This is a little album. Like, how cute, you guys. You could use it on a little album. Use that as a paper clip. Or for example, if you want it peeking out of a little journal, you could do that as well. So I could put it on a few different pages and have that peeking out of a journal. Obviously you could turn this into a shaker as well, add some more embellishments. You could add a word on there, whatever you want to do. But that's just a cute little paper clip. So if you don't have like a paper clip already made, these are a great idea, and they are a great way to use up your scraps. Like, I really love these. I'm going to be using these a ton more. I hope she makes some more in like different designs, because I don't want to use them all just hearts. I mean, great for Valentine's Day, but in the future, I hope she makes some other ones, because those are really, really cute. And then last but not least, you guys, I played with some of her word dies. You guys know I love her word dies because I love the shadow layer. So this is her word die Valentine. It's just the one that says Valentine. So it looks like this. I cut out a couple of my red scraps. You can see they're 2 slightly different red colors. And then my gold scraps, and just cut out the word Valentine. And now these are ready to go as embellishments as well. So they're just going to get added to my little bin here, my little stash. And then on top of that, I die cut out her other ones. This is her Valentine words number 4. There is another one that I didn't get to craft with yet, but I will soon and share with you guys kind of everything. But I wrote out what words are in here. So there's be mine, thanks, love, hugs, and party. I cut out be mine, be mine, love, and hugs. So I've got the love here. Here's hugs. You can see the font. I have 2 slightly different reds. This one's be mine, just like that. Another be mine here, and then another love. So these are just great also, and I love adding these into my card folios. I like using them as little tuck spots. They would go great on a cover of an album as well. Like, let's pretend that didn't say she said yes, but you could just add this on here if you're doing a Valentine's Day themed one. You could even pop it up on some chipboard or foam if you want to die cut out the foam as well, and that would look cute on a front cover of an album, or even the Be Mine. Like, it's really cute, you guys. I love her word dies. They're so adorable. So now I have those as well that I get to add in here, and this is slowly filling up already. I mean, there's a lot more I could fit in here, but just to give you an idea, because I love making these little things, but I never like storing them. So I thought if I got like a tin specifically for Valentine's Day, a tin specifically for Christmas, as I make things, I can just throw them in here. So I hope that gives you guys some ideas of how to use some of those dies for now. I will have more projects coming. There's some of the mini album dies I definitely want to play with as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed so far what you guys are seeing. I hope it inspires you to create some goodies and use them in your project. So definitely check out Scrap Diva, you guys, for her dies. Use the code Karolina for 10% off your order. These are now all available on her website. Today was the release day, so they're all available. You guys can shop. You guys can get them. You guys can get the bundle deal, which is already discounted for you. That's going to be your best deal. But if you don't want all the dies, then obviously just get whatever ones that you do want. But the bundle deal is the best deal that you are going to get. So just wanted to share with you guys some things I have been working on, and that is all. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next crafty video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.